So Bambu Lab's Black Friday sale has already started, and this year's lineup is way more confusing than usual. Their portfolio has grown, new models are out, and older ones are getting steep discounts, but not all of them are worth it. So do you go premium and pay for features you might never use, or do you save money now and risk upgrading again in 6 months? In this video I will show you exactly what to buy and what to skip in 3 different price ranges, so you get the right printer for your needs without wasting a cent. Let's start at the entry level, because if you are new to 3D printing, this is where most people begin. But even for under $500, there are tempting upgrade paths. And the question you will ask is, are they really worth it? Here's the thing, the A1 Mini is the kind of greatest of all times for just $199. Compact, silent and surprisingly powerful. It gives you full access to Bambu Lab's smart ecosystem at the lowest price point possible. All the key features are there. Cloud control, slicer integration, smart calibration. It even fits on tiny hobby desks. And while the plastic chassis feels a bit toy-like, the print quality is anything but. Single color prints are consistent and clean, and don't get fooled by its small build volume. If you're browsing MakerWorld, most of those models are sized to fit the A1 Mini just fine. So unless you know you need a larger build volume, this already covers a ton of use cases. Now for just $80 more you might be eyeing on the regular A1, because it bumps up the build volume from 180 cubic millimeters to 256 cubic millimeters. Sounds good, right? But in practice the A1 has a few trade-offs. Despite being basically the same design, its cooling setup actually performs worse than the Mini in my tests. It also eats up a lot more space on your desk, which becomes a real headache in smaller setups. And if you're thinking of going multicolor, both the A1 and the A1 Mini have combo versions that include the AMS Lite. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. The AMS Lite is a stripped down version of the original AMS, and while it works, it's big, flimsy and doesn't keep your filaments dry. I mean, you could go with the top mount option to save some desk space, but for me it looks kind of ridiculous. So here's the call. If you want to dip your toe into 3D printing, the A1 Mini without combo is a complete no-brainer. But if you are serious about multicolor, I would honestly skip this whole tier and jump up to the next one. As a YouTuber, I spend countless hours at my desk, researching, watching videos, writing scripts. And only recently did I realize how much of a toll that takes on my back. When your back hurts, it's almost impossible to stay focused, a real productivity killer. So I finally decided it was time to ditch my old chair and upgrade to the new FlexiSpot C7 Morpher. And honestly, this chair has been a total game changer for me. The reason? You can adjust it in so many ways that it feels like it was built just for you. For starters, the breathable mesh keeps things cool and reduces pressure even when you're sitting for hours. The headrest, fully adjustable up to 135 degrees, perfect support for long working sessions. And what I love most is the lumbar support. You can actually inflate it to match your back exactly. But the real magic is the way the backrest moves with you as you recline. So no matter how you sit, you always stay perfectly supported. And even the armrests are customizable in 5 different directions, so you can always find that sweet spot. Of course, working comfortably is one thing, but taking breaks is just as important. And that's where the integrated footrest comes in, ideal for those quick moments of relaxation in between. In my opinion, there's no better time to invest in yourself than now. The FlexiSpot C7 Morpher comes with a 30-day risk-free trial and a 10-year warranty, so this is a chair that's built to last. Use my code in the description to get the best price. Big thanks to FlexiSpot for supporting the channel, and now let's get back to the video. Mid-tier buyers face a tough choice, especially in the US, where one of Bambu Lab's most promising new printers isn't even available yet. So what's the smartest move right now? The P2S is arguably the perfect mid-level printer at around $800 in Europe. But due to whatever trade fight is going on at the moment, it's not available in the US. And that's why Bambu Lab now offers the previous gen P1S in a combo with the brand new AMS2 Pro. And it's a strong deal at this price. The AMS2 Pro adds real value. It not only stores multiple filaments but actively dries them, a major convenience boost. Comparing the footprint of the P1 series printer with the A1 Plus AMS Lite, it's actually way more space efficient, even though both offer the same build volume. I'll be honest with you, if the P2S wouldn't exist, this would be a complete no-brainer. But the P2S improves almost everything. A better screen that isn't a nightmare to use like the P1 series, quick swap hot ends like the H2 and A1, perfect for changing nozzles on the fly, and a new extruder with the H2 servo motor and automatic flow calibration just like the A1. So yes, the P1S Combo is a solid deal, but if you are in the US and you are not in a rush, be patient for the P2S to become available. It features a lot of nice upgrades for nearly the same price, or maybe you just double your budget and jump to the next tier. Now we are entering serious maker territory, where print size, advanced filaments and dual nozzle setups come into play. But between the H2S and H2D, which one actually fits your workflow? Both printers offer a massive 320 to 350mm build volume, big enough to print helmets in one go. They support advanced filaments with 350-degree hot ends and enclosed chambers heated up to 65 degrees Celsius, plus HEPA filtration. Quick swap hot ends are included, making it easy to change nozzles, similar to what you find on the A1 and P2S. The H2D adds a second nozzle for dual material prints, which is useful if you want to use dissolvable supports or print in two colors without constant purging. Bambu Lab usually charges an $800 premium for the second nozzle, which makes it a kind of luxury feature. But during Black Friday, that price difference shrinks to just $500. Although there is a small downside of the H2D, because if you absolutely need every millimeter of print volume, the H2S is clearly the better choice. The second nozzle in the H2D eats into the build area, but still, in my opinion, for most people, the flexibility of two filaments in one print is the bigger win. Now for completeness, both models are also available in a laser configuration that includes laser protecting glass and a laser module. But honestly, a dedicated laser cutter is the smarter investment in my opinion. So if you don't find it crazy to spend around $1,500 for a 3D printer, I would stretch for the H2D, unless maximum print volume is your top priority, in which case go for the H2S. But before you throw down over $1,000 on the H2 series printers, there's one more thing you need to know, and it could completely change your buying decision, because Bambu Lab has already teased a next-gen model, the H2C, featuring a 6-nozzle vortex system. This isn't just a dual nozzle setup, it's a full tool changer. 5 parked nozzles, 1 active at a time, 0 purging and barely any waste. It's for people who want the best of the best, full multicolor prints with a minimum of waste. Pricing isn't confirmed yet, but my feeling tells me it will be somewhere near the $3,000 range. If you cannot wait, you could buy the H2D now and upgrade later, but Bambu Lab says it will cost quite some time and skills, and usually it ends up costing more than just buying the new machine outright. So if you're aiming for the H2C, save your money this Black Friday, you will definitely need it. And now it's time to tie everything together, because after all that detail, you just want to know what's actually worth buying based on your budget, right? Under $500, the A1 Mini delivers full smart features in a compact, affordable form and skips the bulky AMS Lite headache. It's also a great choice as a second, third or even fourth printer. In the mid-tier, and if you want multicolor printing, the P1S Combo is a solid deal. But if you can wait, the P2S upgrades nearly every component for nearly the same price. At the high end, the H2D offers a serious dual material flexibility, now priced just shy of $2,000, while the H2S is the right pick if you want every millimeter of print volume or stay closer to the $1,000 mark. And if you are chasing advanced multicolor printing with minimal waste, the H2C could change everything, so hold your budget if that's your goal. Please support my channel by commenting, subscribing or using the link in my description to buy your next printer. And if you want to watch more 3D printing content, click one of those videos next.